Hi, I'm Dr. Faith Abraham, and I'm here to teach you about how to use your personal brand to build your online business. And we're going to be completing today module number 1. And here's the thing about it. We have to, of course, set the foundation. The foundation is, what is a personal brand? And I dare to say that your brand, you've actually been working on your brand since you've been able to work a job. Since you had your first resume, you have been working on your brand. What is a brand? A brand is what makes you stick out. What's your differentiator? How do you stand out amongst a sea of other people? And when we talk about a brand, a lot of times we just relegate it to big companies, McDonald's, Starbucks, Victoria's Secret, Subway. When all of those names that I just named, you can give me the color schemes they use. You can give me something that makes them stand out and differentiates them from everyone else within their industry and their sector, right? And so what we want to do through this course is help you find your differentiator, find out what makes you so special and what makes you stand out in the industry that you are going to be serving and what it is that you're going to be doing. Another thing that we want to understand is your brand is much more than just, your name, your industry, but it's also too how you make people feel. What is it that you offer in your industry that nobody else offers? Because like they say, there's nothing new under the sun. Honestly, truly, there is nothing new under the sun, but there's a way that you bring about information. There's an expertise that you have. There's a way that you convey a message. There's a way that you cause people to feel and to, just sense within themselves that other people have just not been able to tap into. And that's what sets you apart. That's what makes you have something to offer the world that no one else has offered. You don't have to reinvent the wheel when it comes to a personal brand. All you have to do is put you on it and roll the wheel. I hope you caught what I just said. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All you have to do is just put you on it and roll the wheel. How do you do that? Let's use that analogy, shall we? So let's say you have a wheel, and let's say you're going to make it your own. How does your personal brand look? What's your colors? How many spokes, are you going to have in it? Is it shiny or is it matte? Is it huge or is it small? Does it have multiple colors or is it just one simple color that you go with? In other words, and then in even the wheel itself, how many grooves? If you think of a tire, there's different grooves. If you get a Yokohama tire, if you get a Firestone tire, they all have different grooves to it, and that's what sets them apart. So your personal brand is what sets you apart. What's your skill set? What is it that you have to offer? How is it that you're going to offer it? These are all things that we're going to talk about in the next coming module, but I want to leave you with this. Your personal brand is what people say about you and say about your company when you're not in the room. Your personal brand goes before you, even before you personally get there. It's what it is that you want people to think about. You want people to feel. You want people to experience when they have an encounter with you. We're going to talk a lot about your online business, but I want you to understand that your personal brand goes even beyond online. It also goes into your offline, right? The way people experience you at networking events, at fundraisers, at your grand openings, your launches, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you are, we want to be consistent and authentic to that so that at everything that you do, people will get you. Online, offline, in person, over the web, whatever. That is your personal brand. It's you being authentic to who you are, what you have to offer, and giving the world that on a consistent basis. So in module 2, we're going to talk about how to create a personal brand, the questions you need to ask yourself, and the things that you want to identify so that you can stand out amongst this noisy world.